Alright, ladies and gentlemen, and hello. Welcome to a stream. Another stream. It's been a while. It's been a while. But I'm here, and I wanna do things. Good afternoon to you, Tailblazer. Yes. Welcome to the stream. So, this is not a lore stream. This is just, we're just doing build stuff, because I need to do build stuff. Let's be real. My base is still unfinished, and I have other various contraptions I need to build. But, today, I have decided that needs to change. For those of you that don't know, when I first set this up, this would be like April, May of last year. My goal, the reason there's a staircase here is because people are supposed to, walk up the staircase. They're supposed to walk up the staircase, and then that will take them to the bridge that crosses over the river to the portals. Now, the issue is Parachu and various others who have followed his lead have decided that they are not going to, use the staircase like any normal, sane person would do. And instead, they were just going to find every way in their power to jump off the bridge. Or riptide onto the bridge. Or ender pearl. Or elytra fly. So, we have the challenge of making this look good. Because it can't just match the star's aesthetic and be some kind of industrial tunnel that just seals everything away. No, it's gotta match Red's aesthetic too. Because Red is, my immediate neighbor. And because of that, I have to figure out a way to make this look good while also making it impossible to jump over it, riptide into it. Well, that was just a bad riptide. Jump over it, riptide into it, all these various things. I gotta make it impossible. Speed is everything? Speed is important. But, this stream is mostly going to be... my ideal scenario for this stream is you guys, the chat, give suggestions, and then... Because we're going to spend a lot of this time in creative mode. We're going to spend a lot of this time in a single-player world building up prototypes between two jungle trees and trying to figure out something that looks good. So, I'm hoping to have... Yes, I'm going to force you to use the damn stairs, Square! I'm gonna force you to use the damn squares, all I want. They're my stairs. No more riptiding. No more ender pearls. No more flying. Y'all gotta use the stairs like a normal person. You will not. You will not. There will not be another way. There will not be another way, Square. Ever. I am going to try do everything in my power to make it to where people use the stairs. They are good stairs. They are good stairs. I don't know what you're on about. Could they be better? Maybe. We might find a way to completely redo the staircase. But they are good stairs. Therefore, they must be used. That is true. There may always be another way, but if that other way is found, there is another way to seal the breach. See, this is where the infinite loop comes in, where someone finds a way, there's a way to seal the breach. Someone finds a new way past that seal, but then there's a way to seal that breach. Because people on the server are pricks. That's why they don't use them. People on the server are just pricks. They're lazy pricks that don't want to actually walk upstairs. Don't they know they need to exercise? Everyone on this server gets fat. You know, except me, because I walk up the stairs. I will find out about it, Square. But anyway, it's time to transition into the single-player world, so that way we can actually get to work on it. Well, Tailblazer, I would put, like, a huge industrial elevator at the base of the tree, but I gotta consider Red's aesthetics. Like, that would work if the portal was purely linked to my base, but it's not. It's a portal shared between myself and Radical Red, so I need to build it in a way to where it looks good with Red's build and mine. So I can't just put an elevator there. Otherwise, I would have put an elevator there. An elevator would be pretty simple. So this is like the original. Lazy people are the best problems. This is a battle you will not win. No, Square, you're like the last person to get involved in this war. Ever. Para and I already had this debate months ago, like almost a year ago now. As far as I'm concerned, you are not a factor, and I don't care, Square. I don't care about you, Square. This is between me and Para, so shut up. So yeah, this was like one of the original prototypes I made. And I do kind of want to... No, Tailblazer. This is something I will win. Square is irate, and I cannot believe it. Over a bridge. He's irate over a bridge. Can you believe that, chat? But yeah, I want to try and get the bridge and like the portal exit with a theme that doesn't necessarily connect to mine or Red spaces, but doesn't look terrible. Like, doesn't look so bad to the point where, you know, it's like just destroys all the immersion. So part of me is thinking that we need to incorporate more of like jungle tree kind of stuff. So we use the jungle wood, maybe not jungle fence, maybe we use oak fence instead. Oak fence could be like a rope or something. But we definitely want to use jungle wood as like our base block. With oak fences for like ropes, for like the rope bridge kind of vibe thing. And then jungle logs as well for like supports. So there are multiple things that we need to defend from, which this design does not defend from, okay? We need to stop people from using vines, okay? So the vines need to be removed from the top of whatever tree. Actually, let's grow a fresh tree. Let's grow a fresh tree so that way we have something to work from. Where's bone meal? There it is. Let's grow a fresh tree over here so that way we've got something to work from. It's a small tree, but we can make it work. gotta clear out this stuff. Alright. So basically, the first step to securing the portal from use. Hello, Koi. We are fighting against lazy people, Koi. What do you think about that? We are making it to where these idiots have to use the staircase to the portal tree. Because I built that staircase and it's going to get used. Exactly. If you are not using the stairs, you are an immediate threat to the state. But yeah, first order of business, and this is the most easily exploitable part. Yes, Koi, thank you. Lazy people must be stopped. Yes, exactly. That is... You know what? You know what? I'm changing the title of the stream to Lazy People Must Be Stopped. I'm changing that right now. I'm changing that right now. That's so much better. Thank you, Koi. I love that title. With 3 exclamation points. There you go. Lazy people must be stopped. Okay, Koi, Red, you missed my little exposition moment at the beginning of the stream. I have the tree where the portal is, and there's that bridge. There's a staircase that people like Parachu and Square, they don't use because they can riptide, they can use vines, they can use ender pearls and elytras to get onto the bridge itself. So the point of this stream is to force those lazy idiots to use the staircase that I have created as the designed way to get to the bridge. Now, is there a better staircase than a spiral? Possibly. If there is, y'all can help me with that. But this is a stream where I want high chat participation, because if y'all think of an idea, I might use it. I might use it. So, please, be thinking of plans, because we gotta stop these lazy idiots. We gotta stop them from being lazy. Because that's just not good. So yeah, step 1 in making sure that they can't use vines to get down, get rid of all the vines. The vines have got to go. So no vines are growing from the leaves of the tree at all. I also need to go ahead and put down, like, the obsidian for the portal. Where's the obsidian? There it is. They've added so many blocks, it's moved. Well, okay, Red, the issue with using a covered bridge, because I did think about that, is it's supposed to be a bridge between 2 trees over a river. Like, I like the idea of a covered bridge, but we would need to have that match with, like, a rope bridge kind of vibe kind of thing, you know? Because it can't just be, you know those, you know those bridges that trains go across that have that curved archway over the top? It can't be like that. It can't be that kind of covered bridge. It's gotta be it's gotta look flexible. Jail bridge and make it all fence. Yeah, no, I don't wanna... Okay. I'm gonna, like, cut through the bit for a bit. So almost a year ago, Para and I made a bet, and there are like some unofficial rules to it, where I can't just make a tube. I can't just make a tube for this. I have to make something aesthetically pleasing that gets in Para's way. So, this is more of a competition between myself and Parachu. I don't give a crap what Square does or what Square says. So, I can't just... The obvious solution is make a solid tube. Like, that would just stop everyone from getting off the bridge early. Obviously. I can't do that. Alright, so here's our mock tree with our mock portals. So the main question is, what is the best way to stop idiots from jumping off the portal platform? Because they do that. Like, we are going to take each individual part of the portal, where the portal sits, and we are going to analyze it, so that way we can make the changes to stop people from jumping off of it. So, right now, actually I can go back onto the server for that. I can actually go back onto the server to show that off. Right now, this is where the portal sits. The main issue here, vines. Vines are the main issue. Vines are the main issue here, because you could just go up the vine and then just drop. You know, this is not ideal. Like, this is not ideal here. This, right here. So these vines, first thing to go. But also, just, you know, these fences, yeah, they look nice, but, like, it just, that exists. Like, you may not be able to jump over the fence, but, like, it's so easy to just ender pearl over. No, Square, I'm demonstrating. I'm demonstrating, okay? Yeah, no, Divine Smooth. It is not possible to join this. Like, that's not even, you know, considering that elytras exist, and, like, anyone who's good on the server, or even halfway decent, has one. It's like, there's many ways to get off of this. Also, some idiot actually physically broke this. Which, by the way, is also against the rules. Para cannot break this bridge to get out. He's got to find a way to get out without breaking it. So he basically has to exploit a mistake I made. I have every advantage in this kind of arrangement, so we've got to make this work. We've got to find a way to make this work. So we need to stop people from flying out, purling out, and climbing out, is what we need to do. Now, the climbing one is easy. Just get rid of these things. Just, like, you know, trim these back. You know, that's easy. The other two are where it gets a little more complicated, which is where I need your help. Now, there are a couple things we might be able to do. If my game responds. Now, we might be able to get away with some kind of a no-fly zone. I mean, okay, what I'm thinking of is... Yeah, no, exactly. A no-fly zone would not actually work with these specific WASD people, and this is me we're talking about. I'm the last person in the universe to implement a no-fly zone, because this is me. This is me we're talking about. Why would I institute a no-fly zone? I love flying. So, yeah, that's probably not going to work. But, along that train of thought, we could establish... We could establish... Where's the sign? Where's the sign? Where's the sign? There. We go down here. We could establish a no phantom zone. And what that basically would be is a physical barrier from the treetop down to where the edge of the platform is. You know, and it exists to block phantoms. What do you think? Like, how would we make that look good? Because, you know, again, we got to keep aesthetics in mind. So we could, you know, make it a fenced-in wall to, you know, stop the phantoms from getting in. Because phantoms are a real problem in my area. Because, like, neither myself or Red really sleeps that much. And if, you know, if someone who also doesn't sleep much, you know, arrives with the current system, phantoms can spawn over them. They have nowhere to hide. The phantoms can just go underneath the tree and just absolutely destroy them. No. No, we can't have that. We gotta stop the phantoms. We absolutely have to stop the phantoms. Also, there's little bits of obsidian here, and it's annoying me, so I'm going to cover them up. Oh, by the way, anything we build here is in no way the final design for what it's going to look like. This is just, like, proof of concept kind of building here. Like, the whole point of this stream is to just set me up so that way I can build it. We can either build it during the stream, or probably I'll build it later. So here's our little, stand. Do these actually perfectly fit? Oh, they do! That's a happy accident! I actually want this platform to be larger than the tree, though. Let's go around one more block, and that should be fine. Okay, yeah, there we are. Now we've connected up. Okay, so now, let's get some jungle fence as well. And some log. Let's get some loggage here too. Oh wait. Oh yeah, those are bottom slabs. I mean, they have to be bottom slabs because otherwise otherwise mobs will spawn. And, you know, it's totally not to make it impossible for a player to jump, you know, a certain block in the construction zone. It's certainly not to make, you know, jumping blocks a near impossibility. Certainly. This is just a rough prototyping for now. So now, in order to stop said phantoms, all we really need to do is build up a kind of rope suspension system. Like that. And then we just, you know, have little lines of that going around. And it should... Why is that up there? And it should, in theory, stop phantoms. And laziness. I mean, wood used in the right, like the right way isn't rustic, that's right. I mean, I don't really get your point there, Crow. Okay. I like that. I'm doing this random chill build stream on a Saturday to stop people from just jumping off my bridge, and it's been one of the most popular WASD streams in a while. No, I'm not gonna give it a rustic look, Tailblazer. Why would I give it a rustic look? Why on earth would I do that? Please give me a good reason why I would do that. Please, I am all ears. See, Tailblazer, you're just wrong. There is nothing cool about rustic. So, we're not gonna do that. But, like, we are not going to do that at all. That actually doesn't look terrible. I mean, it needs a little work, but that doesn't look too terrible, honestly. Having the platform held up by ropes hanging from the top of the tree, I like that. Although I feel like we need... It might help us more to have more tree. And, like, just expand the tree's canopy. You know... no, that's not expanding the tree's canopy. See, Tailblazer, you're just frickin' wrong. Let's actually work on, like, expanding out the, tree itself. And, like, actually use leaves as leaves, instead of, like, things that they're not supposed to be used for. You know, leaves on trees. You know, kind of how they're supposed to be. Square. I know you're watching. I think we can take the leaves down one more. Give it a more natural kind of look. What do you mean when one side of the platform is bigger? Shouldn't be. Well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, they're all fine. It's all 5. They're all 5s. Where was I? Your eyes do deceive you, Koi. That happens a bit. You might want to go see an eye doctor. I mean, you're still better at recognizing things than Tailblazer, but Tailblazer needs to go see an entirely different kind of doctor. No, wait, not there. Look at this! I'm actually gonna turn, like, there, that's better. Now this is mostly phantom-proof, I would say. Now, this still doesn't necessarily stop a lot of things. Like right there, the, yeah, I just found an immediate flaw. Look at this. This slab, the idiots can jump on this, jump here, go out. So no fences here. No fences here, then. We are going full-on log fence, then. Because the Minecraft character cannot jump over 1.5 blocks. That is true. We're not completely phantom-proof yet. We really aren't completely phantom-proof. The thing we need next, most likely, is a series of fences to keep phantoms out. The issue we are going to run into, simply put, is aesthetics again. It's going to be difficult to keep it looking good with this kind of thing here right now. So I'm not sure what the best thing to do is. Because now, no jumping is allowed. There's, I don't think there's flying out of this. Give it a little slope? In what way, Koi? Like, in which slope? Which direction? Or are you talking about slope on the bottom, slope in the middle, slope in the top? Where do I give it slope? The bottom more bowl-shaped. So, are you suggesting, like, the floor, like, the bottom part of the floor is, like, here, and it curves up? Like, it curves up towards the, to here? Kinda like, like that? Just make the bottom exterior a little slopey. Yeah, you know what? I can see that. It's blocky. It's... We could use, stairs. Ooh. We could use copper stairs. What do you think? Should we use copper stairs? Doesn't really work. I mean, it kind of works, but, like... Yeah, no, I don't know about copper. Probably our best bet would be to stick with either oak or jungle. And I'm gonna go with oak for now, just to see how that would work. I like the oak. I think the oak works here. If I could actually click on the block. Yeah, that works. And then we throw in some jungle stairs underneath there. Something along these lines is what I'm thinking. And then that kind of just blends in some jungle wood as well. Go 2 back? We could try that. Oop. Which block was here? I think that was just a slab. Yeah, that was just a slab. 2 back. So, like... there. I don't know about 2. Maybe 1. Yeah, 1. I think 1 is a little more balanced in favor. Yeah, because going 2 back... No, I haven't given up square. Why would I give up? Why would I give up on this? I can't stand lazy people. I'm going to make it to where you can't be lazy. This isn't rustic square. There is nothing rustic about this. There's nothing rustic about jungle trees. Square. Rustic is spruce logs, cobblestone, like spruce planks, glass panes, flower pots in the windows, trapdoors. This is tribal, okay? This is more like an ancient jungle tribe than anything. Which is the exact kind of vibe I want. Not rustic. Rustic is more medieval kind of thing. No, I didn't go far enough. didn't go far enough with that. I need to... How did I do this? My doorbell just rang. Hang on. Give me, like, a minute. I hate politicians. I hate politicians. Like, there's a local election coming up, and some person just came to the door to campaign for the local election. Oh, it's just, no. What a waste of time. I should let him sit there. I should let him sit and suffer. That is true, Square. Primetopia is far from medieval because Primetopia is far from being finished. Were they pro stairs? I'm pretty sure a lot of people are pro stairs, Square. Just saying. I like the idea of a gradual slope, Koi. I think that works. Yeah, oak and jungle. It's a combination that actually works in regards to the setting I want. Actually, I am going to mix in a little bit of jungle up here. Yeah, no, I think I'm going to leave it like that, Koi. I think I'm going to leave it like that and then just cover up this part here, like this. Because there's no point in, like, taking it further than this. Square, until you start using the stairs, you don't get a say. Look, Red, I would have made an elevator, but I've got to take into account Radical Red's aesthetics. If this was just my base, then I would have made an elevator. Yeah, Square, you're never getting a say. You don't even have a stake in this anyway. This is just between me and Para. Yes, desk pounding. My point will be heard. Alright, so we have the basic aesthetic design for the portal done. Oh, I did not mean to drop that. We've got the, we're gonna expand the tree roof down. we're going to expand the roof of the tree down. We are going to make a sloped platform, and we're going to put in a anti-phantom protection mechanism. Which, yeah, there are still gaps in the anti-phantom protection. Is this, what? Why do I have a ping? Oh, that's why I have a ping. That is why I have a ping. What? No Staris? What? What are you all even on about? What is Staris? What was there? No Staris. Oh, I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. Alright. So the only other thing this thing needs is just to complete the anti-phantom thing. And for that we can either bring the leaves down even further, or we can bring the fences up to meet the leaves. Honestly, either one works. I'm gonna make up my mind later. But now, see, Koi, there's no real explanation for that. I honestly don't. I honestly have no idea why that could happen. I totally do not have a weather machine. My leaves are solid because I have them on fast graphics. I do it for frame rate. I can make it to where the leaves are transparent. Let's see, where is the leaves actually? Actually, wait. The solution is just put it on fancy. Yeah, see? There. Now the leaves are transparent. And you can see through them. Mostly for frame rate is why I did that. And plus, I don't normally work with leaves, so why bother? Why does Spawn Town look kinda bad? You act like I care. You honestly act like I care. I do not really care. Honestly, not much. Keep in mind, Crow, I used to use shaders all the time. And thus having graphics on fancy killed my frame rate with the shaders. So that's just a leftover from when that was a thing. Square, leaves cannot be used in every situation. They really only belong in trees, which is the only reason why I'm using it. Therefore, leaves are only good on trees. Koi, you need to get your weather in control. Like, control the weather, jeez. Alright. The next issue is the bridge itself. So the question is, do we want to make it a 4-wide or a 2-wide bridge? What do y'all think? 4-wide or 2-wide? Because if we do 4-wide, then it would match this a little better. Too wide with a block railing on either side. Alright, works for me. Hang on, I gotta put some of these stairs back. Well, my brother's excited. Yeah, because nether blocks are cool. Everyone uses leaves. Leaves are overused. Hey, Butterdew. Alright, so... the basic bridge. I know I'm making it a straight line here, but, like, on the server... Actually, no, I can move the output. Okay, Butterdew, that is my brother. My brother has severe autism, and I can't really move him anywhere, so he's there. He's always there. It's just kind of something to deal with. You're fine. You're fine. It's your first time on one of my streams, as far as I'm aware, so there's no way you would know. There's no way you would know. So, okay, let me actually hop back onto the server, because I think that will help demonstrate my point. So, on the server, this tree is not in a straight line with this one. Square, you dumbass! You absolute dumbass, Square! What the hell? What in the freaking hell, Square? You dumbass! You honest to God dumbass. Square, you're the only one that even hinted at doing something like that. I may as well go to Primetopia and delete all the leaves. You know, just delete all the leaves from all the trees, all of the little bushes on that overhang. You know, get rid of them. Just get rid of them all. Just, you know. Then who was it, Square? If it wasn't you, tell me who it was. If it wasn't you, tell me who it was. I cannot believe this. Unless you tell me who else it could have been other than you. Dumbass. Yeah, my internet gave out, like, at the exact moment. My internet gave out, like, exactly as I started raging. Like, YouTube was even screaming at me. Tailblazer, I will delete the prime leaves. Because this... Idiots! Idiots, 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 idiots! This server is full of idiots that have no respect for someone else's area. No respect at all. Am I even gonna have... Like, did all of the materials get, like, recycled into that stupidity? Or am I gonna have to go and get new materials? I'm gonna have to go and get new materials. I'm gonna have to go get new materials for all of that. Now, I'm gonna call you starry people idiots. Do I have spruce slabs needed to fix it? No, I need to make some spruce slabs. Dang it. I hope that's enough. Oh yeah, that's definitely going to be enough. I don't know who did that. But when I figure out what... If I ever figure out who it was for sure, and if I figure out what I will do to you, I am going to do it. And you won't like it. Serious. Anyway. So, what I initially got on here to demonstrate is that the tree where the stairs are is not in a straight line with the tree where the portals are. Now, I can move the tree. And moving it would honestly make the bridge shorter as well. So I might just move the tree to, like, there instead of there. Which would put it a little closer to red space than mine, but, like, that's fine. I don't really care that this tree stays exactly where it is. Yeah, I need to make the bridge a straight line. Easier to force people to use the stairs that way. I mean, I could make a straight diagonal, but, like... I don't like diagonals. He says as his entire base is full of diagonals. Okay. So, basically, we need ways to... We need ways to keep people on... Like, on the bridge. That's what we need. Now, obviously, the easy solution is... Well, actually, hang on. If we keep it diagonal but straight, I mean, we could do something with that, I think. No, that's not the right block. Okay. So if we go, like, here. No. And we just expand out from here. We could do like a, oh, Levi. We could do something like this. And then just have it connect to the tree. And the easy thing is just have fences, like, going this way, across it. So what this does is it basically, you know, people can't jump up this fence. They can't. Like, this is not jumpable. They can't jump this. At all. But that also doesn't necessarily look the best. So what is something we can do to make that look better? Because one thing I did think of is, like, making it sink lower, like having it be like drop down and then curve back up like a rope bridge would. But that would be easier with a straight line than with a diagonal. Now we could probably make it work with a diagonal. It would just be tricky. We'd have to have a few things like this, and then you drop down again. Then we drop it down again one. Then we bring it up. Why are you saying stars? Like, I get that you made the spelling mistake in your art, but, like, why? We're not even at the stairs part yet. This is the bridge. We're trying to figure out how to get the, how to make the bridge look good without letting people figure out some kind of bullcrap way over it. Oh, these are bottom stairs. The bottom slabs. Yeah, we need another 3, and then no, they are not the same thing. One is a spelling mistake. The other one is stairs, which are a weapon against laziness, which is something that has plagued the WASD server for too long. Oh, good grief, Levi. Give me 1 minute. I'm gonna go check on my brother for a bit and see what he needs. Sorry about that, folks. Sorry about that. When Levi yells like that, he either needs to go to the bathroom or he's hungry. So I made him a sandwich and let him go to the bathroom. So he should be fine. All right. Rope bridge. The rope bridge look. How does this look? Does this look like a good rope bridge kind of thing? What do y'all think about this? I want to make sure that I get the right kind of look with it. And I want it to look like this is actually a rope bridge between two tree houses. Yes? I'm taking yes means good. I'm going to take that to mean that yes is good in this instance. And I made them this big, so that way I can put logs like this. I can put logs like this on it. And of course, the logs are only step 1. For the logs that float, they're gonna get a slab underneath them. Because we can't have people enter purling through the log and the slab. That's just rude. You know, someone went to all the trouble to build the stairs on the other side, and it's just completely rude of other people to even attempt to try and circumvent that. You know? Like, how rude are you honestly being? If you really think about that. Very rude. Like, honestly, very rude. Very, very rude. And of course, this is a rope bridge, thus it needs some supports. So we're going to have supports on both sides. And between these are going to sit the fences that act as the supports. Now, I don't have much experience with rope bridges. But I'll do my best to make it look semi-decent. Because making it look semi-decent is better than nothing. That's a sign. This actually isn't looking that bad. Then we just put in the supports. Because it's being held up by ropes. Now, possible issues I see with this bridge design that people could exploit. Number 1, you can just walk off right here. So, that needs to be blocked up. Number 2, they can walk off right here. That needs to be blocked up. And number 3, they can just jump up and over right here. That needs to be blocked up. So we've got to find a way to stop people from doing that, but at the same time have it look like not completely destroy the look of the build. And I wonder if the solution is slabs. I mean, that's still not super effective, but I could just put something there and then Actually, in this spot, probably just put down a whole fence, and that'll probably just stop people from doing that. So now they can't jump up that. Okay, that's still a full block. So put down a full-on rope situation here. I'm not gonna encase it in leaves, at least not the bottom part. What is it with people on this? What is it with people in these communities and their obsession with leaves? I don't understand it personally. Actually, I just put rope there. Aha! That's another issue there. You can just fall right through the fences. Glad I spotted that. You know, aren't y'all glad I spotted that? Because, you know, the goal is to just end laziness on the server, right? Isn't this prime laziness right here? Just, you know, like, pushing it. Like, you know, isn't this just prime laziness right here? You know, we gotta block off any kind of prime laziness. So the question is, how do we stop that laziness from happening? Like, that specific laziness right there. How do we stop it? We could, you know, rip these out. Why would I encase it in mushrooms? Like, what even is the benefit of doing that? Does that look... How's that look? I could actually have that connect, like, there. That would look better. Yeah. We could say that this lowest part of the bridge needs the most support. Therefore, it's getting reinforced extra in order to hold up against the forces of gravity. So how much laziness have we ended with that change? Why is there just a random elevation there? We don't need that. You can just go straight. So you can't walk through this. You can't walk through there. Jumping up here doesn't equate to anything. You can't, so now it is now impossible to jump off the side of the bridge. We have now made it completely impossible for anyone inside the portal and bridge area to jump out. Now, for the bridge, you're not really able to fly out with an elytra in here unless you're, like, really good. But it would be, this is like a perfect runway right here. So we kind of got to disrupt that, we got to disrupt the airspace, you know? We got to, you know, add in some structural supports. You know, like, I mean, how is the bridge to hold itself up if it doesn't have any structural supports to, you know, make sure, you know, that it stays stable? Well, no. Actually, I needed that. You know, and what about lighting? You know? Like, what about lighting as well? Wait, what was not smart? Oh! Oh, are you talking about using an elytra to slip in that gap right there? Like, is that what you're on about? Hang on, let me actually... Are you talking about doing this? Now, see, this is another example of peak laziness that we need to stop. Like this, like being here, this is peak laziness. Like, we need to stop this. We need to ruin laziness at its core. You know? Like, laziness is the bane of people's existences. So thank you, Square. Thank you for pointing this out. Because now I can just absolutely just, you know this whole slab idea I had? Yeah, let's just, let's just, hang some ropes down, right? Just hang down a rope or two. Like, just like that, you know? So now, now there's some loose hanging ropes, yeah, but like, it gets rid of laziness. So, you gotta love the, getting rid of laziness on the server, because everyone is lazy on the server for, like, no freaking reason, even though there's no reason to be lazy at all. Just use the freaking stairs, people. I mean, come on. We wouldn't have this problem if y'all just wouldn't be lazy. See, I was gonna worry more about making my build look nice, but nah. No. See, now we're going all out. Now we're going all out, building a cage in disguise kind of thing. Like, I was just gonna make it look nice and just leave it at that. But no. Now we're going for full-on cage in disguise, people. And you know what? We need lighting. We need to light it. And I've got the perfect, perfect places to hang lights are like right out here. They just so happen to be, in gaps. Wait, no, I don't need to add... I mean, I do need to add one there. But, like, here... There's that one. But yeah, I was just gonna make it look nice, but no. Square wants a prison. Square wants a aesthetic prison. That's what he wants. Alright, Square, you're getting your wish. You get an aesthetic prison. Like, just straight up an aesthetic prison right here. It actually still looks alright. I mean, the middle section's a little busy, but, like, doesn't look that bad, all things being considered. Also, I need to put in light sources here. You can't hang those on leaves? Man, leaves suck. Why can't you hang that on leaves? Okay. So I guess with that somewhat taken care of, we now need to go into the ending phase. Oh, why did it have to grow a short tree? No, no. We're not using this. We're not using the short tree. We're not using the short tree. Nope. I mean, I will burn the tree down, but, like, I didn't want to catch the bridge on fire because I have fire tick on, and, yeah. No, Red, I will walk over the bridge as a sign of victory. I will walk over this bridge proudly. Oh, yeah, good point. I don't remember the command for tick speed, and it's mostly gone. I don't remember the command for tick speed, and it's mostly gone anyway. Okay. Can we get a tree? Can we get a tree that isn't short? Okay, it will not grow. Hey! Ow. This, folks, is why I am not an environmentalist. I could care less about trees. Most photosynthesis happens in the oceans with algae anyway. This really is just sad, because when you base your entire system on trees, and the trees don't grow to the height you need, it's really stupid. I'm just gonna delete the leaves and... I'm just gonna delete the leaves and manually build up the trunk. Alright, that's about as tall as the one on the server is. Command is /game roll do random tick speed. Okay. Well, that would be useful to know in the future. Alright, so. Now the question is. The exit point. Do we keep it as a spiral staircase? Or do we make a different kind of staircase altogether? Opinions? From Not Square or Tailblazer? Because I know Square's going to say no staircase. Which is not going to happen. There's going to be a staircase. And Tailblazer's just going to chime in. There is no exit. Welcome to the prison. It is a rather nice looking prison, though. Yeah, crickets. Yeah, you have great ideas in regards to arts. Anything that's actually practical, nah. I'm just gonna build a platform real quick. Again, not necessarily how it will look by the time I actually get around to building it on the server. I'm just building up the concept. Like, the important part is the bridge. The bridge was the most important part. This will be transferred over to the server pretty much exactly how it is now. Please make it... No, I'm not going to make a dirt house. Why would I make a dirt house? I'm the richest guy on the server. What? Why? No, that's such a dumb idea. So the question is... Actually, I don't need that. So, the question is... The staircase. It can either be a spiral staircase, like it is now, or we can take it a completely different route. Now, if we choose to take it a completely different route, there will be, like, 2 different staircases. One going to my base, and one going to Red's. And if we take it away from the spiral staircase, it will have to split like that, basically. And then it will go down gradually like that. On both sides. Something along these lines is what we would do, and they would just go down from the tree to the ground. The other alternative is to keep the current spiral staircase. Oh, and if you're wondering, yes, there will absolutely be fences along here to stop people from jumping off the stairs. Because why would you jump off of such an amazing staircase? I don't see any logical reason why you would jump off of such an amazing staircase. Nothing? No opinions? Straight stairway? Straight? Spiral? Well, you're not on the server, Tailblazer. So your opinion, in this regard, doesn't really matter. I mean, we can keep going with, we can go straight staircases, or if I hopped back on the server, we can go for the spiral staircase that I have set up over here. We can keep that around. Which, you know, is just a series of squares. No, Tailblazer, if you can't tell me the difference between a clip and a magazine, your opinion really doesn't matter. You think spiral is fine? Yeah. Yeah, spiral's probably fine. I'm half tempted to keep the spiral staircase myself. Be less resources spent doing that than doing two separate paths, you know? And of course, we got to make sure that, you know, they can't leave. You know, they can't just jump over it or anything. You know, we really, like, there would be another leaf canopy, like another anti-phantom dome of leaves here if this tree was natural. But this tree wasn't natural, so there isn't. But there will be one when I actually go about actually redesigning it. And actually, because of the new bridge design, these stairs are actually quite bigger than the initial. So they're actually going to be easier to use. To the shock of certain lazy people in the chat. See? Koi gets it. Okay, actually, legit, these are actually too big. I'm not going to go with these. We're actually going to trim that off, and we're going to put another fence thing here. And trim that up, put a fence thing here, and then we're just going to stick with the 2x2s that I've been using this entire time. No, Tailblazer, if you don't know how to use a staircase, then that's called laziness and not being cool. Hello, Clip It. Welcome to the stream. We are just, we're building a staircase to force lazy people to use the staircase. It's been quite a controversial thing, apparently. So much so that the part of my base where this is gonna go got vandalized. I mean, what's wrong with trying to get people to not be lazy? Here's the staircase. And once we get... the staircase just leads to the ground. See, this is where... Like, my portal on my base is in a tree because I share it with someone else. So I've put it in a tree across a river. And so I've always had a problem with people jumping off the bridge or jumping off of this thing and just completely bypassing this wonderful staircase that I built in order to, you know, I built the staircase so that way they could be directly connected to paths that I'm going to eventually make between mine and my friends' bases. So, this staircase is a vitally important part of my base's infrastructure. And people completely disrespecting that and being lazy, that needs to stop. That needs to stop, like, 100%. No. I mean, yes, it's easier, but it's disrespectful, so they're not going to do it anymore. Yep, lazy person alert. Or aluri, as Koi says. Can I place that right, please? Thank you. No, you're just being lazy. We're not gonna comment on that at all. We're not commenting on that. We're just not commenting on that. That's why I started building that wrong. Also, yes, I will take the time on the server to flat out fence off the staircase as well. Like, at this point, people have been so lazy on the server that they deserve to suffer, and preventing them from even jumping off the staircase is part of my agenda. To make them suffer. No! Russian bot! No! There is a server IP. Am I gonna give it to you? No. No, I'm not gonna give you the server IP. I don't hand that out. I've said this 1,000 times this stream. I would make elevator, but this has to go between two different bases with two different complete aesthetics. So its aesthetics cannot match either one, period. Therefore, no elevator. If this was purely my portal, I would use elevate. I cannot place a stair right today. Not a stair, a fence. Why did I call it a stair? Really, Square? I just clicked it once and it happened. Like I deleted it and it just happened. Maybe that's just your ISP screwing you over again, Square. And there we go. Now they are forced to use the staircase. I agree that YouTube's moderation system is bad, Square. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I hit delete and it deleted. Now, am I going to be building this on the server today? No. I don't think so. I don't have the time to. I only had a couple of hours, and I've been streaming for almost 2 hours now. I just wanted to get this designed, because what I have on the server doesn't work. This old piece of crap, it's gotta go. I gotta rip all this out. It's not even the right wood type. Like, this old piece of crap, I gotta rip it out completely and start over. But when I do start over, what I just did will be much harder to do. And if someone does pull it off, just install a roof. Because I have no respect for anyone trying to be lazy and cutting corners in regards to where they want to go. No respect at all. Heck, if my tower wasn't so tall, I would be hitting myself for flying off the bridge like I did earlier. That's not lazy, that's being efficient. Because when I made the portal, I didn't have a ton of obsidian at the time. It's just efficient to put a different block in that place. Now, jumping off the bridge and into the river below, that's just lazy. No, that's just late. That's just straight up lazy. Bridges are meant to be walked on. Therefore, skipping that is lazy. Yeah. You know, and people that aren't lazy aren't in a rush. You don't need to rush your way down to the ground. The ground will be there. I mean, you can think that. You're wrong, but you can think that. Okay, Butterdew, the deal I made with Parachu for this competition kind of thing is he can't break the bridge. He can't break it. He has to find a way through without actually breaking it. So that's not even an option. And they will be hunted down for sport. Someone broke my bridge while I was in single player earlier today, during this live stream. I'm going to find out who it is, and they will be hunted down for sport. And if it does happen to be Square, like I think it is, yeah, Primetopia ain't gonna survive. Making it out of slabs, they won't spawn. Nice try, though. What if the ground isn't there? Considering this is WASD and chunks sometimes don't load properly, that is a possibility. However, you just wait on the bridge then. You wait on the bridge until the server stops being stupid, and then you're perfectly safe. But yeah, no, creepers won't be able to spawn on the staircase or on the bridge because it'll all be made out of slabs and it'll all be lit up. So the only way you'd get a creeper on it is by using the frickin' stairs. I mean, Tailblazer, if you're in the void forever alone, then whether or not you use the stairs doesn't matter because you're forever alone. Or you just jump straight into the void. Yeah, that's a thing. Just jump into the void. No one will miss you. No. No. Because that's not legal in the rules that me and Parachu agreed on. The rules are simple. I can't just make a straight solid tube, and he can't destroy what I make. Those are the rules. It's more of a competition. Clip it. It just happens to be that, you know, other people than Para also do that. Butterdo, you assume people on this server are good enough to actually do that. And the answer is no. So, yeah. With that, I'm probably going to end off the stream. We actually did get a lot done, even though it wasn't really on the server. But basically, we have, as soon as the world loads. As soon as the world freaking loads. Why are you slow? Like, speed up. We have our anti-phantom leaf dome. We have our suicide prevention bridge. And we have the staircase with a wall built in. And, you know, I am indeed following the rules of the agreement Para and I came to, which I will state again. I am not allowed to just build a tube. I need to keep aesthetics in mind, which is why there are gaps. If I genuinely wanted to stop people, like, if I genuinely wanted to stop everyone from just jumping off the bridge, there would not be these gaps here. There would not be gaps. It would be a solid tube. It would be completely solid. Like, if I wanted to stop people from getting out, like, there would be, like, it would be that. And that's not really fair. That's not really fair for mine and Para's competition, and that's not really, like, aesthetically pleasing either. So I'm not going to do that. Am I going to make things immediately incredibly hard? Yes. Yeah, absolutely. Because now there's no riptiding in at all, for sure. Like, to get up to this, you have to use the stairs now. You have to use the stairs to get up, because there's no way. There might be a way, but I'm not going to block that off yet, because, you know, Para needs to have a turn in this kind of exchange that we've got going on. So I will most likely build this up off camera. because I have, like, very little jungle wood and very little oak wood. Because who uses those two kinds of woods for anything, ever? So yeah. I will see you all in the next stream. And, I'm not sure if by then we'll know how effective this was or not. But, yeah. Bye.